page. That's cool. I'm gonna just go ahead and get started. Not really waiting for anybody. So big up everybody on deck again. Third Eye Cam. Today's date on November 8th, 2022. What time is it? Come on, watch off. Let me check. 17:28, 5:28 for my civilians. Big up, big up. Just checking in real quick. Just kind of watching Jupiter rise right now out the window, and just kind of wanted to take a moment to reflect just on the world right now. Let me back this up. I feel like it's too close. All right, so hopefully it don't tip over the phone. So I'm just kind of sitting here, relaxing. I seldom get to relax. I got good peoples that's looking out for me for the moment that I consider family. You know, and big ups to all the people that looked out for me even when they probably didn't want to deal with me, talk to me, or just just have time for me. Thank God that they made time, and those people by me are gonna get really blessed when I get my time to shine. Like straight up, when I get my time to shine, I'm taking care of all my peoples, man. And that's a threat and a promise. I'm gonna take care of them in a good way, meaning they're gonna thrive with me, you know. But just I don't like doing videos like this about like emotional things. If you go back throughout my videos, they either got a lot of like so-called lessons of what I'm seeing in the sky, or my so-called like little moments of me having rage fits on YouTube, fussing about something. But that's not because I'm immature. It's just that I'm kind of going through my own little changes with seeing the world turn into something different, and I have no problem with change. I'm like the embodiment of change. I hug change, so I have no problem with that. What is worrying me is that honestly, we are living revelations, and I'm not worried for myself. I would say I'm worried for the people that never really got to have a full life. Like me, I think I have had a full life. I do have 3 teenagers now, one in college, one in high school, and one in middle school, about to be high school. And I worry for them. So, but my topic that I'm kind of about to tread on is like just guarding your heart from hostile people who mean you no good, people who want to do you harm, do mean things to you, degrade you in the process, make you feel like you're not worth it when you know that you are worthy more than they are. And don't think that this is how my video is going to end up. I'm going to get back to the sky. Right now I'm just kind of hitting on some things. My sky's been very clear here lately. It's either been real cloudy or very clear. Like I said, the lunar moon passed last night. I didn't get to see it, and I got my nice big telescope and my cameras, and I could have easily jumped on it, but I've seen enough of them to know that everybody else can take care of them. And what I did was kind of fast throughout last night. I fasted and prayed to God in and out my sleep, because y'all, 2022 has been a rough year for me, and this ain't about me. I'm learning. I'm learning a lesson in a place that I would consider more hostile than before, but it actually also brought me at peace with a lot of great people I met in Virginia, in Petersburg, Virginia. As y'all know, if you don't know, I'm from North Carolina. I love North Carolina, but that place is a little bit too slow for me. And then I got exposed to Hawaii, California, and the rest of the world. Drinking my cup. I got sweet wine and pineapple. So yeah, I like to get my wine on and then just kind of chill out. It's been a crazy day for me. I'm getting ready to head back to work soon. So I had to go through my usual like drug tests and whatnot. And you ain't gonna find nothing crazy in my system, but good food and some wine and mostly water. I've been on a back on my little exercise regimen, so I'm getting back in shape. Okay, so what? Just I don't know how far I'm gonna take this or what I'm gonna say. I don't know what's gonna come out my mouth. It depends on how my emotions hit me. And like I said, it's not about me, but I'm in there somewhere. Um, Listen, if you get good people, and this is double, quadruple on me. If you get good people in your life and you honestly love them, and you feel like you have a care for them, just be honest with them. Don't lead them on. Don't trick them. Don't be uh, just mean to them. Don't treat them like they're less than nothing. The journey that I'm going through right now, and I see it, is that I'm pretty much have been stripped of a lot of things this year alone in 2022. Like I was doing good, hanging on from 2021 all the way back to the rest of my life that I can remember. Mine is being having my oldest daughter passing away from me, and some other things happened in 2008, 9, and 10 that I'm not really going to mention, except for those that know that what happened. But 2022 has been a stripping and a cleansing. And the reason why I say that, I've lost so much this year, but I'm still thankful. Uh, I've lost a great amount of people, but I'm still thankful. I pushed some people away because they felt just unsafe. Even some of the ones that still have my love, I just wasn't ready to walk down the road that the path that they're on. And some people that I'm dealing with, we can't walk the same path, even though they love me, I love them. You know, they still have my admiration and respect. But I could tell this year, from the time that 2022 started, when it came in, one of my favorite YouTubers that I listen to passed away on that to New Year's Eve. Most of y'all might know Rap the News. He passed away, and then 22 days later, I'm having to get handcuffed due to a racist individual who accosted me while I was minding my own business. Like I just really can't get my head around how a person can go out of their residence after being productive. And again, I'm in college, getting my degree in cybersecurity at ECPI in Virginia. You know, and I know Virginia is a Confederate state. I'm not mad at you. I know it's a part of your history and your whatever culture, whatever. I don't know. Don't really care. But I don't understand how a person can make you feel like you're back in the 1960s and 50s, where they expect to disrupt your life, and then when you don't bow down to them and you stand on their toes, and then they call the police on you, and then the police come and they're all white, unfortunately. And I have nothing against white people, straight up, ain't got time for that. I love white folks. I love all folks. My great great grandfather was Irish, white guy, blonde hair, blue eyed. All right, so I ain't got time for that. That was running through my DNA. And even though I wasn't, I've said it before, I don't have time for that. Like, I love everybody. I just don't like people's negative, condescending attitudes. Even if you're so-called black, you get quadruple the agitation that I'm gonna put at you, because you more than likely came up in a spiritual setting like a church almost 7 days a week, so you know better. You choose to be a goon. Free think, I'm gonna check that out. Appreciate you. But like I was saying, I have a big love for everybody. Just what I don't appreciate is when people, and I know everybody can't get along, but what I don't appreciate is like people who just specifically go way out their way to disrupt somebody's night. Like if you start stuff with people and they stand you up, line you up, and put you back in your place, and then you agitate them further by being antagonistic and provoking them, and then they outmatch you. Like the guy brought the guy that accosted me, he brought a knife to a fist fight. And I said, you know what, I'm done. because I know what I'm capable of. Again, I was a United States Marine. I hate to keep saying that to y'all. I know y'all probably think I'm arrogant, but I take pride in being a United States Marine. No, that's a bad mofo outfit, and it ain't just the outfit; it's the training. They train you how to live, how to survive, how to do all that. Things that I never did before my youth. I did as a Marine, even going all the way up to war zones. Um, but even though the guy didn't know who I was, I gave myself an out after I chewed him up. And then I would, try to get on my way. And then his words were, "I'm gonna kill you, N word." And with me being a Marine, my fast reaction caused me to pull out my firearm. Not Didn't even want to do with all that. Like as I was going through that movement, my mind was moving way too fast, saying, "You really don't want to do this, but you got to get this guy off you because you will not die tonight." And I see the knife the guy's got. It was like a 2-inch knife, and I wasn't about to let that get put into my body. But beyond that, I'm just saying, you shouldn't go out there screwing with people and you don't know who they are. I'm a very passionate, and one of my friends told me I wear my heart on my sleeve, and yeah, I do. That just means I ain't want to be trifled with, and that means that if I have a love for you, that I'm gonna beat the brakes off somebody messing with you, and that's what I told that person. And my family and my peoples know how I am. I've jumped off in people knee deep for messing with my peoples, you know. But I also give them a chance to stand their own ground. But I don't like injustice. I'm starting to see here in 2022 and ever since the pandemic, a lot of people have really turned really hateful and evil, from like the lowest person on the street to the highest person in the office, in the round office. And I'm gonna say it like that. You know where I'm coming from, in the colorful house. Um, I understand what's going on. Revelation is upon us, but I never honestly thought I'd go through my life seeing it. I thought I was just gonna go through a normal life like we thought we all would and pass on. And here I'm seeing weird things crossing the sky. We've been through eclipses, solar, lunar, meteorites are falling out there by Arizona. Watching Mr. MBB 333, he's cataloging that. Whatever this planetary system is closer to Earth than what I originally thought, and the sun gave it away to that. And there's not a day that I can't look up in the sky and see a chemtrail, because I'm on the East Coast, and I'm surrounded by a lot of military bases: Navy, Army, Air Force, Marines, Coast Guard. They're all here. Even the Pentagon is north of me, and so is the White House. So I'm real close to the action, the political action. And a lot's happening. Like whoever rewrote history left a lot of things out, and they forgot to tell everybody that the Earth is hollow. And this is information that's just coming out. Not that I'm making it up. There are people, beings living in the Earth that are ancient to us. Man in his current power is a very young child. The people that wear these nice little suits and they're going through their culture and their rituals, they're like children. And they wiped a lot of people off the planet, whether it be killing them or ran them away. And whatever beings that were in power just kind of left and off-world themselves. This world that we're currently in is like, we're still back in the wagon era, even with all this technology. With me seeing very fast flying craft that don't make sonic booms whizzing past commercial or military aircraft that fly at their nominal speeds that we see when we see them at their full throttle going across the sky. That tells me that we are nowhere near what we thought we were, and we are sophisticated. We're doing good, but somebody lied. A whole lot of somebody's lied. And when I saw the sun have multiple planets pass behind it, that let me know that somebody lied about the position of the sun in the solar system or in the universe. Whatever it is, God made it, and whoever subverted it, your ass is in trouble. You'll have to take it up with the Most High. I'm just here trying to learn. And then I get ridiculed by people who say I'm crazy, I'm on drugs. And like that does mess with me. Like some days I go through a drastic depression. Not that I'm crazy, but I just want everybody to know the truth, man. What I've been learning is nobody seems to really care. And it seems like those in charge are trying to put everybody back to sleep trying to put everybody back to sleep with just whatever's going on. You know, it's just very disappointing to see a world that's getting ready to move on without a lot of people, and a lot of people are getting in the way of are starting to get in the way. I don't know why people want to call my phone. I was trying to ignore the phone call. They can text me. It's my just nothing big. They can leave me a text. Plus, I don't go live much, so when I go live, I don't want to interrupt that. What was I saying? It's just disappointing to see a lot of people trying to subvert the truth, man. People, and I know it's a lot of wealth involved. Like if I start a lie, I got to keep it going just to keep my wealth, keep lining my pockets, and that's what's really happening. Am I telling anybody? Hell no. I'm just saying we see you, I see you, everybody sees you, and you know, the thing that blows me away is that a lot of people outside of America who've never dealt with what so-called black people are going through. I had multiple discussions with one of my African friends who never really understood how America operated against us. She thinks I'm like being superstitious or just making up stuff, and it's like I can't make this stuff up. You know, I alone in 2022 specifically have been living a racial nightmare pushed against me from first and foremost a Confederate type, because he had it on his vehicle. He acted off on me, didn't know him at all, didn't care to know him, and then the police followed up behind him after he got all overly falsely excited, trying to make it seem like I was doing something that I wasn't doing, as I was on 911 with my phone caller dispatch, and she told me to get in my car and back away. He starts screaming, he's getting away, he's running away, which caused 10 police to show up. And then I had to go through a judge who had the same mentality, who could have just dropped my case after they saw the video. And I'm not trying to make this about me, I'm just trying to piece together some things. Thank you, Dane. I'm just trying to piece some things together, because all my life I've been trying to figure out why my complexion is so hated, or anybody's complexion. And I think to myself, well, like honestly, my people, we get mad at different race people. I would say the ones that go extremely stupid on different races are just hateful. But honestly, I grew up really loving Asian, Hispanic, Caucasian, African, Black. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of my friends from my childhood were really from different races. Like my town doctor was Japanese. The hotel owner was from India, and their last name was Patel. The town doctor's last name was Ha. I'm from a region of the world where they have what is called Lumbee Indians. If you're familiar with that, they're in Lumberton, North Carolina. That's where I was born. Since I college, I met a lot of inner city people, you know, from all parts of the world: Dominican, African, Ethiopian, Nigerian. Then I hit the military and I started seeing everybody around the world. And I thought they were so beautiful, man. Like the cultures, the people. Didn't matter if they was European, African, Indian, Asian, and in between. It was just beautiful to me. I even think the American history is beautiful, even though it's been bloody. It's been scary and bloody, but like there's a certain beauty in it. Because I know you got to have chaos and get order from chaos, but to be here in 2022 and to keep forcing a person into a lynch mob, you know, I can definitely say I had my heart hardened a little bit. Not hatefully, just guarded. That guy threw me so bad that when I have to, since 2023 of January, when I have to deal with anybody bearing that Confederate attitude, I found my fist clenching up, and it's not from afar. They get kind of within my body space and come with the arrogant attitude, look down their nose and snort their nose at me, and I know what it is. So I've been having to guard my heart a lot in 2022, and I'm thinking to myself, damn, am I really being forced to live back in the 1950s and 60s? Because I went through that documentary In high school, got to talk to me about my parents because they lived it, scared the crap out of them. And here I am kind of reliving it in 2020, Y2K, whatever. Um, thank you very much, Tracy B. Um, thank you all. I want to thank you all for coming, all four of you. I really appreciate y'all. It's all good. I mean, other people are going to see this video once I make it public, but then I'm not going to try to keep it too long. But I got so much on my mind I do want to speak about. I'm not going to pour it all out here. Different times I'm going to put it out. I'm just kind of like get my mind right. I had a dream 2 nights ago that I was back in my hometown and I was kind of flying. Um, Thank you. Dang. I was flying. I could see my feet. I could see the people below me, and they were kind of just pointing up, and um, and I just kept flying over their heads. Just kind of flying. Yeah, fantastic for. um, just kind of flying, and I was trying to figure that dream out. So I think what I went through this year, which was really hostile, like they were trying to give me 10 years for standing my ground and pulling a firearm, and the police lied on the report and said that I was uh blackmail, brandishing weapon, pointing, right? So I'm thinking to myself, so I can go to war and fight for this country so that y'all and all my brothers and sisters that fought with me, before me, after me, during me, after me, and I have no problem with people's freedom. I mean, I'm the epitome of wanting to be free and fighting for freedom. You know what I mean? Per history, but all this stories about slavery. So I understand what freedom is to be needed. So I'm not. You'll never find me wanting to keep anybody from having their freedom. But the thing is, like, you should not test people if you don't know anything about them. And as trained as I am as a United States Marine, I could still be taken out. I ain't that tough, you know what I mean? So I definitely stay in my place. If you ain't bothering me, you ain't bothering my folks. And I'll have to check my folks about messing with you, because I will check my peoples if they're in the wrong. Not that I'm the all be it, but I know better. Especially if you're gonna get me caught up in your mess, or I'm gonna have to jump to defend you. Don't do that, because I'll chew you up. And apologize to the person that you pissed off. Especially if you know what I'm saying, that's the speech I give to my children when we do have that conversation. Don't put me in a situation where I'm going to have to fight for you, which they know better. My kids are awesome. My babies are beautifully awesome. But I always tell everybody, whoever I'm with, don't put me in a position where I gotta whoop somebody's A, but you're in the wrong. Because then I'm gonna be pissed with you for putting me in that position. And the same goes for me. And heck, I can handle myself, but I never jump off my path. I know better. But the thing is with people, be careful who you go after. I know a lot of people walk out and people don't get along. I get it. We all throw energy off at each other. If the energies ain't compatible, people are going to irritate each other. I have people that irritate me. Um, yes, I am. You're right, Dane. I'm saying, I guess I'm speaking that in terms of active duty and veteran, like inactive duty. Yeah. But um, I just don't understand how people can put somebody in a position not knowing what they're capable of, and then when you outwit them, outlance them, outthink them, because I do play chess, not just a game, but in my head consistently. Then you got to call the law on them, knowing that you were in the wrong. The guy that got me caught up was in the wrong. So that kind of taught me to guard my heart as well as my actions, even when I want to whoop somebody's A, just to stand down. Cause like I'm kind of lethal to be trifled with. I had little evil white men, black men, Asian men, all kinds of men and women teach me some martial arts and boxing and other things in between on how to whoop some A, how to pick up anything and make it into a weapon. So I don't have no time for this whole like so-called racial thing. The reason why I bring up the racial thing, because I've been seeing it really a lot lately, even with this Kanye West and Kyrie, in where he was talking about the Semitic deal, and Kanye saying we're Jews. To each his own. If Kanye want to be a Jew, so it be it. Everybody's doing a fulfilling a role here, um, to put themselves or keep themselves in the news. You know what I'm saying? So let them. If they want to do that, let them. Let them enjoy themselves until that fuel runs out. Just know who you are and what you are. If you respect people, respect them all the way. With me, it's either hot or cold. I'm either hot with you or cold with you. There is no lukewarm. Lukewarm will get you put in hell, and it really will be hot for you. But I don't know whether you believe in a God or not. That's none of my business. I'm staying on my path. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because it's a way for you to maintain yourself and protect your heart from just any kind of chaos and keep yourself out of business trouble. You know, rest in peace to Take Off from Migo. Um, hey, Carol, thank you. Good to see you too. Um, rest in peace. Um, and I get the whole. I have a cousin by the name of Fonte. He's Drake's favorite rapper. He he was in the movie The Color Purple. His line was "It's gonna rain on your head and fixing to shave, Mister." So that kind of helped get him out there. And then he, real smart guy. He became a rapper. He sings also. He helped write some of the Boondocks. If you ever watched the Boondocks with Riley and Freeman, he wrote some of that. Real funny guy. I also dealt with J Cole, the rapper J Cole before he was famous. He's from my neck of the woods, so I've dealt with more than just that. Famous people. And the reason why I'm putting it out there, not just to sound like I'm repetitiously, trying to clout myself. I'm just saying I've been exposed with me just haven't been out in the world, especially on the West Coast, to a lot of people. So that kind of taught me how to deal with people on a regular scale and a grand scale. You know what I mean? Uh, I don't go after all that fame. I always tell my people if I ever get rich, which I'm on my way there at some point, you're never really gonna know it. I'm just gonna be so low key the way I am now. I don't want to be flashing because I don't want to be a target. Mm. But um, I'm not really gonna hit any kind of specific points yet. I'm not where I need to be to have a really detailed conversation. This is just me hitting some generals. Um, Hanging out with some of my peoples, just kind of getting through the rest of this year. And like I said, all the peoples that have been really phenomenal to me, I'm gonna look out for y'all. I already know where I'm headed. I, I got some big business coming, serious moves, and I'm still be humble just like this. Other than protecting my heart and whatever wealth I accumulate, not being funny. I don't have time for funny, man. Wealth is just gonna be a different frequency to get me away from the struggle. Um, I got some heavy things I'm about to jump all over here for 2023. Like I've just kind of had it with just struggling. Whatever the world is right now, they're gonna fall away. That that's about to end. Whoever's empowered now, your rule is about to end. The world is getting to change, y'all. Guard your hearts. Look out for your peoples, protect your family, protect your friends, your day ones, not the fall away friends. If they go all the way and stab you in the back, cut them loose. If she or he don't love you the way you love them, cut them loose, even though it's gonna hurt. Um, like me, the type of person I am, and it's not about me, but I love really hard. Even some people that I had to break away from this year, and a couple of years back, some of them I still have love for. I often wonder how they're doing. Um, but I'm just gonna say, if people gonna put you in a position where they're gonna treat you like nothing and cut you down with harsh words when you bring nothing but peace to them, cut them loose. Even though if it's gonna hurt, man, I know it. There's a lot of people that I have had to cut a loose, will cut a loose, and probably will cut a loose down the road. Even family, you can love them, but just if your family, whether it be your mother, father, brother, sister, and sometimes your children, if they're gonna like hurt you, make peace with them. Work with your children, but like if it's your siblings and mother and father who might want to give you a hard time, just love them, but stay at a distance because like nobody has time for somebody to nobody has time to invite somebody into their life and just to be cut down. I've been cut down, I can say specifically by family, and man, it hurt. I'm still reeling from it, and I haven't gotten an apology yet. But that's neither here nor there. When the time comes, they'll give it. I've already forgiven them, but I will never forget. And for the people that I have offended, I'm looking for a few of them from my childhood all the way back to high school to tell them I'm sorry. I haven't seen a lot of my classmates since we all graduated, and we some not a lot of them I get along with, but a few I stepped off from in my young mind. Like forget them. Now, as an older man with wisdom, it's not even that serious, and it's not because they haven't been in my face for years. It's just that I've evolved. Even for the Confederate guy that accosted me, he's gonna be forgiven, but he's gonna have to get some lashes, some legal lashes across him, and the police department and the judge. They all did me wrong. I'm supposed to get my firearm back this week. The thing got dropped on the 27th, which it should have got dropped the night that it happened, but they turned me into like a cash cow, just get money off my head. And now that that's over, it's over. But like I said, it's gonna be a legal suit. Once I get the video, y'all gonna see the video. I'm just pacing myself. I ain't even trying to put all this information out. Nobody really should be able to counter at me at this point. But the thing is, once I get my firearm back, I gotta put it in forensics to make sure they didn't shoot nobody with it. And I'm seriously, they didn't shoot nobody with it, kill nobody with it, or they didn't destroy any of the internal mechanisms that might cause the gun to misfire or not fire at all. So that's how I am. That's one thing that Marines are taught to, since we're all about weapons and we think ahead, we always have a contingency plan as best we can. So I'm always ahead of the standard thinkers. You got to come with a lot of chessboard games to outwit me these days. But I tell you what, we're going to jump on this topic later. I would love to keep talking, but when I finish doing what I'm doing some research. We'll get deep into some conversations, and then of course return back to the sky. Haven't been catching much lately. It's been clear. Let me show y'all. I don't even want to move this thing. Hold on. So it's clear out here. You might be able to see Jupiter. There's Jupiter right there. I'm just kind of kicking it. It's been a while since I kind of just slowed down, had me a little sippy sip, and look up at the stars. So I appreciate y'all for coming. I'm gonna keep this short, like I said. After I get through getting my head filled up with what I really want to say and how I'm going to go about saying it, my next couple of videos where I'm doing this, me facing the camera, going to be a lot more interesting per the topic. Not really a clout chaser, but I do have a lot of things on my mind. I have a lot of people I need to cross paths with, have a conversation with. I got to check on my family. The holidays are coming up, so everybody's getting ready for that. And just know that 2023 is about to be getting real interesting, y'all. I've had some visions. The reason why I call myself Third Eye Cam is for a reason, not just a camera. But I've been having third eye visions all my life, and all of them came true. Literally. Like I said, my most unique dream I had was me kind of flying above a lot of heads of people. I had a real hard time in my hometown, so I was back there in the dream, flying above heads, and I saw a lot of familiar faces, really sharp. My dreams are real sharp these days. I was flying above a lot of heads, but that don't mean I'm about to make it up out of something. I don't know what the totality of that means. I might come up in a wealthy level. I might pass on to be flying above people's heads. I don't know, but I just thought I put that out there into the universe to let y'all know, where my mind is right now. I just had a rageful year in 2022, but I also been blessed with a lot of great people that I met this year. Really, and they know who they are. They know I love them, and a lot of people that am preparing to depart from in 2022. They know who they are. They know that I love them. They know I'll jump through a hurdle for them if I got it. Enough said. I hope at some point to get to meet all my subscribers here and there, man. Like have video chats. I think y'all some interesting people. Like I might be running these videos, but the thing, the conversations we have with each other in the chats are funny. In the messaging, looking at these people driving wild. I know a lot of people get wild when the full moon comes. Like last night was a full moon, then it turned into the lunar moon, and I just kept hearing cars flying by all night, just police coming chasing them. I'm just like, geez. So, but yeah, we'll chat. It's been 35 minutes since I've been running my suck. We're gonna chat some more. I gotta do some videos and watch some videos and do some other things. So I'll get back with you. All right. Third I Cam. Y'all be well. Yes, yes, Carol. Our energies are building, and I feel it. Like I feel something wonderful coming for 2023. 2022 was a whooping stick for a lot of people by other people who had bad intentions. I can definitely tell that. Um, but 2023, hence the third, 3, 2, 3, 3 being Trinity, 5 being handiwork, like the 5 fingers, the four fingers and the thumb, 5. Sorry about that. My alcohol is really good. My wine is really good, just relaxing me. Um, Mellowed out. Well, 2023 is about to be a very interesting year. So keep your heads up. I'm gonna keep saying that. You'll hear more speeches from me, and we'll keep it moving at that. I'm about to bless a whole lot of people, whether it be by mouth, financially, or any other way I can. The ones that really went way out their way to look for me, to look out for me. Excuse me. A lot of people looked out for me and they didn't have to, and I'm gonna bless those people so good. And I've been talking to God a lot lately, which I always talk to God, but I'm just kind of ready to make. I'm ready to really transition to my next level. It's just time. I can't sit around and wait anymore. It's time to do some work. Big up to my Iotas, Iota Phi Theta Fraternity Incorporated. That's one of our slogans. Do work. Got to do work, baby. About to do some work. All right. All right, I'm out of here. Thank you, Dane. You too. And you too, Carol. You are the next level as well. Big up to all y'all. Thank you, Tracy B. All right. I'm going to go ahead and jump off here. Kind of break out my night vision and take a look up at Jupiter and see what else I see up in the sky from where I am sitting. Cut off all the lights and just kind of enjoy. All right. At some point, I'm going to start sounding like a little preacher, man. I'm going to have some words of wisdom as best as I can. Big up to the church. Team Third Eye. I'm just playing. No, but no, it's just time to take a different route from the world. The world is starting to fall off and fall apart, and nobody's really trying to make this place a better place. They're just kind of taking from everybody, and I'm seeing it just with the way they're dragging us, and then this whole war that's going on. And now, I honestly, I'm gonna get off here, but I honestly think people are between the war, the racial thing with the Jews, that everybody tired, Kyrie, Kanye, all these other foolish distractions. They're trying to distract everybody from seeing what's happening in the sky. I'm gonna say this and I'm out. What I think is about to happen is the beings that live here for thousands of years that are way more advanced than we are, that they call aliens. Current baby diapered man in power has disrupted that harmony with destroying the air, water, and land. And now these so-called youth are making themselves known, and they're preparing for a war. Just like in the Bible, God says, He pleaded with the nations. That's that they're out by Mount Hermes over by Ukraine. Like I know where Mount Hermes is, I've seen it. But they're in that region of the world. So, something serious is about to go down. This is the calm before the storm. Guard your hearts, stay on your path, do the right thing. I'll get more specific in what I'm saying, but 2023 is about to yield some crazy chaos, good and bad. All right, it is coming. That's right, Bernard. It is coming. I can feel it. Like I can feel the build up. Just like watch the movies and the music starts building up climatically and then it releases. I feel the build up right now. I feel it. Like I can feel it in my heart between my chakras, my mind, my heart, my gut. I can feel it. Bebop, Queen Bebop. What's up, girl? That's my homie, Queen Bebop. Ain't you out in Greece? I think I want to get it right. But yeah, what's up, Carol? But You know what? We want to see Bebop make a video. Yeah, Bebop, I'm putting you on blast. We want to see Queen Bebop make a video. All right, stop pointing the camera at the dang on sky and not saying anything. We want to see your face. I miss with Bebop about that all the time when I can. Big up to Bebop. Um, yes, but honestly, that's a lot about to go down. A lot of people about to start moving around the world to protect themselves from whatever's coming, but we can't outrun it. We can just duck and cover. Okay, Bebop, I see you. You still got to figure out a way. Do I need to mail you a camera so you can do a live video? Straight up. Now I pick on Bebop about doing live videos. She ain't doing yet. That's such a pretty lady, but I feel like I've been doing Bebop all my life. Haven't met her yet, but Bebop is cool. Yeah, but yeah, it's a lot that's about to go down soon. So be with your families, stay out them streets. They mean nobody ain't no good. Uh, just be with your peoples that protect you, that you gotta protect too. You know what I mean? I'm tired, so I'm about to jump off and relax for a little bit. The rest of this week is my last free week. I'll go back to work, and I still got a lot of stuff to do. Like I said, I got to go collect my firearm from the police, and everything else is pretty much done. Back to work for me. But I'll be checking in with y'all from time to time, and still doing my. I still got videos backed up that I got to put out there from my Skywatch. I've mostly been catching a lot of UFOs, but nothing more interesting than that. All right, so big up to y'all. We'll see y'all on the flip side. All right, love all y'all. Third Eye Cam. Hiya. All right, yeah, Bebop is awesome. Dane is awesome too. Y'all funny. Yeah, y'all all my peoples, man. Y'all all like family. All right, so I'll holler. Y'all be good. All right, poof. Third Eye Cam.